we're born and we live, and at some point we can become conscious. And we believe that. We all sit here and we believe that that is the most important thing, our consciousness, right? And what our consciousness can contribute to society, like I was saying earlier. But our consciousness might not be that important. For one, we don't know that anyone is conscious besides us. I could be sitting here by myself talking to an audience that's going to listen to this in the future and be the only conscious being on the planet, and I will have no idea of understanding that, because I think therefore I am, but I cannot think therefore you are. It's a big Kant argument. It's a big philosophy argument. Because I think therefore I am. So let me break that down for people who have never learned. The formation of consciousness, or the formation of understanding consciousness, is because I can think, then I am. The reason I know I'm conscious is because I can think. Therefore, I am alive and conscious. You can't do that for other beings. You especially can't do that for dogs and other humans. You could be talking to robots, for all you know. But our consciousness, let me get back to this point. Our consciousness might not be as important as we think it is. Consciousness could be a radio frequency that we all attune, that this specific body can attune to, What if, hear me out. You guys are tackling these ideas with me. Hear me out. What if consciousness is one thing, one massive thing like the universe, and within it there's different subsections, which are individual consciousnesses, and because of the body you're sitting in, that is the radio frequency you turn into, right? But that doesn't mean that along the way you can't tune into other ones, and that's like learning and growing, right? And so by the end of your life, you might be tuned into an entirely different subsection of that one universe, or you might be the same. But what if it's a unified thing? What if consciousness isn't something that's subjective, but objective? What if it is the greater scheme? What if every human being is basically a radio for the universe? Think about that for a second. What if every single person is just a radio station, is just an antenna? Their brain is just an antenna, and their neurons are just an antenna for the universe. And whoever you are specifically, whatever your atom accumulation is specifically at that given time, is what you tune into in the universe. Think about that. You can never disprove that shit. I can never prove that shit. But what if that's all it is? Would then that mean that consciousness matters, as subjective consciousness matters as much as we think it does? I don't think it does. I think it means objective consciousness as a thing is more important than subjective consciousness. I would think that my personal consciousness is very, very, very less specific than the objective grander universe consciousness. If universe is one grand thing that everyone tunes into a part of it, then the universe is more important than a person. And I think that's true. Because remember, we're all made out of stardust. And so if that's the case, that we all are tuning into the universe, right? And we're all just a part of the universe, then we don't matter. Right? That means that or we can look at it a different way. We all don't matter, right? But we all matter together. That's a dumbass thought. I don't know why I said that. We all don't matter individually, but we matter as a collective. If consciousness is a thing that's specific to every individual, and maybe animals too, and maybe plants, maybe every living thing on Earth, and all we are is a connection of the universe in different specific transmissions, then everything is connected, and everything only matters together.